Welcome to City Insider. In today's video we'll start with Pep says Arsenal reached Liverpool level. Pep Guardiola believes Arsenal have reached the same level as Liverpool during their previous title battles against Manchester City. The Gunners sit on top of the Premier League table heading into the weekend's action, but Guardiola's champions can pile the pressure on Mikel Arteta's side. City, who still boast a game in hand over Arsenal, travelled to Fulham on Saturday lunchtime knowing 3 points would take them top of the table. Arteta then takes his team to Manchester United who, despite a chaotic season of their own, boast a good record against the Gunners at Old Trafford. Arsenal fell away towards the end of last season, but have shown huge improvements this time around and the race looks set to go down to the wire. Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool constantly pushed City all the way in title battles over the last few years, twice finishing just a point behind the Manchester club and pipping them to the trophy in 2020. They have been the same level of Liverpool those years, said the City boss of Arsenal. The same level. Both teams, Liverpool and Arsenal. They have both been incredible. Guardiola also insisted he expects Fulham's full focus for Saturday's game. The Cottagers have little to play for other than aiming for another top-half finish, and some of their players were seen flying kites in training earlier this week. The City boss, however, does not think that means Marco Silva's side are going into the game underprepared. One manager, one player, one team. They are never not focused on winning the game. He added, "Never, ever in my life. They are playing in front of their fans. They have come to perform well in the same way we are going to do everything we can to beat them. I've no idea what it's about. I've not seen anything." Man City secure signing of record-breaking teenager. The soccer landscape in the United States experienced a monumental shift this week as the Philadelphia Union announced the signing of 14-year-old Kevin Sullivan to the largest homegrown contract in Major League Soccer, MLS, history. As reported by ESPN, this deal is not just about the record it sets, it's a strategic move with long-term implications, including a future transfer to Premier League giants Manchester City when Sullivan turns 18. This arrangement is pivotal, as Sullivan shared with ESPN. The collaboration between the Union and the City Group did it for me. I always watch Man City. They're like every kid's dream team. Such partnerships could be a game-changer for nurturing homegrown talent. The echoes of past prodigies like Freddie Adu remind us of the weight of expectations placed on young talents. Sullivan's signing comes with the buzz of potentially breaking Adu's record as the youngest to play in MLS, a record set nearly 2 decades ago. Sullivan himself appears unfazed, focusing instead on his long-term career trajectory. It's not really where you start, it's about where you finish. Philadelphia Union coach Jim Cuttin, who has ties with the Sullivan family, believes in Kevin's readiness, affirming, if he's healthy, he'll do it. This support system within the club, coupled with a familial environment, seems structured to shield Sullivan from pressures that derailed previous young talents. Haaland makes future claim. Haaland signed for the Blues from Dortmund in the summer of 2022 and made an emphatic impact from the off, scoring 52 goals in his debut season as Pep Guardiola's side won an historic treble. Despite injury issues this year that have cost him more than 2 months of the campaign, the Norwegian scored 4 at the weekend to take himself to 25 league goals and 36 in all competitions. Real Madrid are among the elite European teams to have coveted Haaland before he signed for City and since, and the 23-year-old has never shied away from the possibility of moving again at some point in his career. However, he has also regularly spoken of his happiness in Manchester and has now talked of how important it is for him to find teammates at the Etihad that are as relentless in their mission to win trophies as he is. "I want more. Right now my only focus is winning the Premier League and after that, the FA Cup," he told Men in Blazers. "I want to win more of these big trophies because the treble feeling was unreal. Try to be successful and develop as a player and a person. That's a really important thing, not only for strikers but the whole team. Look at the club, what they've been doing. They've won 3 leagues in a row and want to go for more. It's a bit the same mentality as me. City win 3 in a row, but imagine how it would be to win 4. Obviously I'm still developing. I'm still the same player, but I'm a better version of myself. I'm in the perfect place because still young and I've got Pep, who is in charge of me. I'm doing well and enjoying it. I'm happy." Real are among the elite European teams to have coveted Haaland before he signed for City and since, and the 23-year-old has never shied away from the possibility of moving again at some point in his career. However, he has also regularly spoken of his happiness in Manchester and has now talked of how important it is for him to find teammates at the Etihad that are as relentless in their mission to win trophies as he is. Arsenal must believe in Premier League glory, says Arteta. Mikel Arteta says Arsenal must cling to the belief that they can pip Manchester City to the Premier League title as he prepares his men to face faltering Manchester United on Sunday. Arteta, speaking at his pre-match press conference on Friday, said his players must keep their focus even though they are not in control of the title race. We have to think it is going to work, and what's going to work is that we try to be better than our opponents and beat them, and the final outcome, that will be something else, the Spaniard said. At the moment that is not in our control. We know the difficulty in our history when you look at what we've done over there at Old Trafford, so we're going to have to be at our best to earn the right to win the game. Arteta warned that United remain dangerous despite winning just 2 of their past 10 league matches. United forward Alejandro Garnacho thought he had won the reverse fixture at the Emirates Stadium in September, but his late goal was ruled out for offside and Arsenal scored twice in the final minutes to win 3-1. That tells you the difficulty of facing them, their quality, said Arteta. City, chasing an unprecedented 4th straight Premier League title, travel to Fulham on Saturday with the chance to leapfrog Arsenal before the Gunners kick off in Manchester the following day. They've been on an unbelievable journey in the last 10 or 15 years, but we want to change that. We're trying to do everything we can to improve and get better and better, said Arteta, who previously worked as Pep Guardiola's assistant at City. You have to keep improving and try to be better than them when you face them head-to-head, and in a long season with a lot of demands in this league, it's been an unbelievable journey for Arsenal, in every sense, with a lot of changes. We have come far from where we were, that's true, but there's still a lot to come. And that's the final content of today's video. Like, subscribe to support City Insider.